In this video, I'm going to show you the basics on how to moderate community contributions or foreign language subtitles and captions submitted by your loving and caring fans in the YouTube community. Et ça tourne! Hi, I'm Tolis, your multilingual video marketing and YouTube expert, helping you to get videos done right for your business so that you can reach new audiences in your community and make an impact around the world. If this is your first time watching my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Speaking of which, if you haven't watched my other videos on closed captions and subtitles, make sure to watch this video to the very end, where you'll find more videos in my playlist series. Moderating community contributions is easy and actually quite a fascinating way of becoming very efficient in your video production process. It can basically save you lots of time and money, and it empowers your viewers to be part of your video productions. But the best part is it helps you to engage with your audience on a deeper level and creates a win-win relationship with them. As I've said before, closed captions or subtitles are important because they make your videos inclusive and accessible to more people and can give you a lift in views, which is good for business. So how do you know if someone has added foreign subtitles or closed captions to your videos? Well, let's jump into YouTube Studio and I'll show you how it's done. So when you're in YouTube Studio, the first requirement is that you have your community contributions turned on for all your videos. So mouse on down to the left-hand side and click on Subtitles, and then click on the settings icon, and at the bottom right-hand corner, just click on Turn On, and that's how you got your community contributions turned on for all your videos. Once you've done that, viewers can click on the settings button, and then they can click on SubtitlesCC, and in the drop-down menu they'll see Add SubtitlesCC, so click on that, and that'll take them to the contributions page where they can select the language they want to translate the original language into. If there are any videos that you don't want to receive subtitles for, just go down to Subtitles here, choose the video that you don't want to have subtitles for, and then just go down to this box where it says On for this video currently, select Off for this video, and that's it. You'll now no longer receive any community contributions in the form of subtitles for this particular video. But generally speaking, it's a good idea to have them on by default. So let's go back and check if anyone has made any contributions to last week's video. So let's go back into YouTube Studio on our channel dashboard. Click on Subtitles in the menu here, and this is where I can see all of the videos that I've uploaded recently. And I'm going to go to the video that I uploaded in particular last week, because here I can see under languages that there are 5 languages showing up. So the next thing I want to do is click on the arrow here, and you can see that the English video language captions have been published by the creator, by me, as well as the German languages. And now we've got community contributions in French, Greek, and Italian. So in this case, I am going to review the French contribution, and we're in the subtitles editor or the captions editor now. And what you can see here is that the translations appear underneath the original subtitles, and you can see them in French right here. And what's interesting is that Google Translate is working in parallel in the subtitles editor, so we can actually see what the translations look like once they've been translated back into the English language, in this case the original language. Now what I noticed in the very first part here is it says "Saviez-vous que vous pouvez ajouter des sous-titres," which is correct in principle, but in a foreign language what you need to remember as an English speaker is that you is either in plural form or in singular form. And in this case, it's saying, did you know, in plural form, in the courtesy form. So you is basically in the singular form when we're using it in English. It can also be in the plural form and is grammatically correct. We want to create an engagement with the viewer. And so what we're going to do, even in the French language, is we're going to modify saviez-vous to savais-tu que tu ajouter des sous-titres. Providing everything is to my satisfaction, I can actually go ahead and publish these translations. So I'm going to close that. Okay, so let's take a look at the Greek version. What's very nice here is that the person who's contributed the
Subtitles has already done so in singular form. So it says, did you know that you can add subtitles? Very simply, ήξερες ότι μπορεί να προσθέσεις υπότιτλους is the correct way. Σε βίντεο YouTube σαν θεατής. So the only thing here is a question mark for those of you who didn't know. In Greek language is basically a semicolon and not an actual traditional English question mark. What I'm going to do now is I'm quite certain that there's a lot more matters that need to be addressed. So I don't have time as a curator or manager currently. So what I'm going to do is I am going to ask the community to work at it some more. So I'm just going to click on needs more work. So we're happy with that. So it's not going to get published immediately until someone actually works on it, which is great. That's why we want to use community contributions. They actually help us outsource the work for us. And of course, as I said before, at no cost. So I'm just going to click close. And let's just say you made a mistake and you want to delete that, so you can actually delete that if you wanted to, for example. Okay, so the other language in review is Italian. We are just going to have a quick run through here. Sapevi che puoi aggiungere sottotitoli is the correct way of saying it in Italian. Let's assume that there's still a few modifications to be done because not everything translates correctly from English into Italian. If you don't have time to do that, not a problem. We can do a quick spot check and see how Google translates the Italian version in this case. It seems to be relatively in line. Hi, I'm Tolis, your multilingual YouTube expert and video marketing. Okay, actually it's not too bad. So now I'm just going to go ahead and publish this because it's maybe it's not 100% accurate, but 80% is good enough for me. And it'll get the message across. And I'm just going to close.
Once you get the hang of it, community contributions are great, especially as your community grows because more people are getting involved with your videos, and who knows, you may even pick up a few words in a foreign language. I'm Tolis Dokianos. Subscribe to my channel and don't forget, check out my other videos in my closed captions playlist.